Attention all passengers. Please fasten your seatbelts as we begin our final approach. The forecast at our destination calls for clear skies with a 100% chance of funk. We ask that you use caution when exiting the craft, as the contents of your mind may have blown during transit. Thank you for choosing Lady World Airlines, and welcome to Planet Base.
Audio is live, and we're probably going to go live here in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we are. Good evening, Internet. It's another Friday, so it's another beginning to everybody's weekend. Scott is not here. And so it is one of the two favorite assholes, two of your favorite Richards, and we've got like the best Carlton impression this side of the Mississippi.
My moves were I'm banned from dancing because my moves were deemed too white today.
And Chrome, yes, that is a very good Carlton. Scotty does have the weekend off, but we decided to go live anyway. And I brought in my friend Chaos over here to hang out and share some shitty stories with y'all.
Oh, man. Yeah. Brain hemorrhaging inducing stories. Just cause that nice vein to just form in your head and just possibly burst.
Saying Chaos's audio is low, but there's
Is
nothing I can
it?
really.
Let me
Yeah.
move my mic a little bit closer to my face. And let me move a little bit closer to my mic. Ow! Fuck yeah! Right
Oh,
in the
yeah, there we
fucking
go.
little desk. Oh yeah! Mm.
You know what that calls for?
Shots!
Oh yeah, that too. But we've got a song. I've got a song queued up just for you to celebrate hitting your knee.
Ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. Yeah! I love it. I love it.
That is now the theme of today's show.
That'll actually be my future intro. So after the gnome does his no square dance, that's this music you're going to hear me coming into.
Coming into, okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. I like coming into stuff, you know.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
I wouldn't say.
Let me just whip out my dick real quick. There you go.
Oh, geez, he pulled out his tricky dick.
It's quite a tricky dick. I can't keep it in my pants, man. It just got
Oh, geez.
pop out whenever it wants. It's got a mind of its. God damn it! There it goes again.
Oh God! It just got dark in here.
It did. Fine stuff. Skull.
Let's see. Polska
here for my future stream.
Polska Bob says, "Congrats on 500." Also, congratulations. That deserves a cheers. Let me play my cheers sound effect. I don't have the explosion, but I have the sound effect for it. Okay, let me. Oh yeah, you ready? We're gonna just cheers to the screen here. Okay, 1,
Goal.
2, 3.
Goal.
Explosion. Oh, this thing got way too warm. Oh, gross. This is gross when it's warm. Ugh.
But believe it or not, ironically, back in the day, they didn't drink chilled beer. It was actually served at room temperature.
Well, yeah. When you chill something, it actually loses some of the flavor. Your flavor sensors or whatever they're called in your mouth don't pick it up as easily. So that's why I hate IPAs, because they suck.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play. I'm gonna go ahead and play the intro. We will be right back.
This could be.
And Nate is saying my mic is a little hot. Let's see, Ike, do you remember the words of the song "Drunken Sailor"? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor?
What would you do?
Early in the morning.
Early in the morning.
Yeah, I know what's going on here. Yeah, that's why I'm coming in hot. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. Way hey and up she rises. That's probably better on my mic there. Okay, Nate, is that better? Fuck you. Okay. Oh, geez. We're probably going to get a lot of that tonight. I prefer that over the coughing, though.
I try to move my head as far away from the mic as possible so I don't blow people's eardrums out, because I know I get some coughs. I try not to. Damn it, this one's shook up a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
So for those interested, I've got that other channel. Nate, if somebody that's here, I'll post it here. If you go to youtube.com/@Portland Oregon Transit, we're trying to grow this channel, and this is my channel with my brother Nate, where we are posting radio calls from TriMet employees back to their dispatch, and we're trying to highlight the shittiest and the weirdest ones. In fact, one of the ones I got a couple weeks ago was this bus driver was like almost in tears because she was watching somebody smoke fentanyl in front of their toddler.
Oof.
But we have the light rail system out here called the MAX. It's Metro Area Express is what MAX stands for. But I did a FOIA request and I got all of the Max Line audio clips, and I just thought it was really interesting. I got thousands of these. A little bit more mic gain. Okay, let me fix that just real quick. There, that should be a little bit better. But I've got like this one here.
Yeah,
The doors are closing. Train departing. Please hold on.
Definitely just boosted your mic.
Oh yeah, it should be a little bit louder now. What is it at? Is that 7 now?
Wait, never mind.
Negative 12.8.
Oh, I'm not admin anymore. Okay. I linked your channel, but
Oh, were you admin?
I am no longer admin.
Did I unadmin you?
I guess I got caught in that flood of an admins.
Yeah, I was unadmining people. Oh yeah, it doesn't show up here, but it shows up here. So, well, there's the channel.
That's the link. Just copy it and paste it.
Oh, you are admin on here. You're a standard moderator. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, Chaos does have a wrench. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Too much work.
Oh, I see. I'm on Scotty's channel. I'm not admin on Scotty's channel.
Oh, yeah,
yours.
That makes sense.
All right, let me get over to the right channel. There we go.
Must be a touchy button. Is it too loud now? Let me just drop it
there
a little bit. That should post. Yeah, there it goes. There it is. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the pains of having live streaming to two channels.
I was streaming to like 4 or 5 channels, and I'd have to periodically sift through the chats just to make sure nobody was commenting. I'm lucky with the TTS bot. I get Twitch and YouTube synced to it, so if someone posts in the Twitch, I would get their comment too. But it got a little crazy because people on the YouTube were like, "Who the fuck is this?" Because I'm talking to someone else in the Twitch.
I forgot to stream to the Rumble.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Don't care.
I'm still struggling getting that shit figured out. I did it once, but ever since then, every time I enter the CD key and stream key, it doesn't work. So
I haven't had any problems with Rumble yet. It's just the only problem I have is when you go to set up the live stream, it just sits there in pinwheels for like 20 minutes, and you got to refresh it, and then it doesn't show you what the user interface on Rumble sucks assholes.
It does. So I've got it synced to my YouTube, so all my YouTube videos automatically upload to my Rumble.
Oh yeah, I've got that too.
Which that was a good. So I have a backup. But if all the stuff on the YouTube goes away, all the stuff on the Rumble goes away too, unfortunately. So
okay. Let's go ahead and jump into this first thing that I've got here.
Oh boy, this was fun.
This is from Riley Gaines. Paula Scanlon, Michael Thomas's teammate at UPenn, drops a bomb on Congress as a victim of previous sexual assault, having an intact and exposed man undressing inches away from her is traumatic in ways some could never understand. You know what? Even though she's talking about her lived experiences, she's still a bigot.
Such a transphobe, god damn it.
Okay, let's see here. Our experiences is not hypothetical, and it's not unique.
He's laying at the foot of my bed right now, leaving me alone for once.
Yeah, just don't say his name out loud.
No. Ah, shit.
Here he comes.
You're a
dick.
He comes. You're a dick. You're a dick. A big fat dick. He's looking at me. You dick. You made me talk about him, you dick.
Thanks, SCE. This is your fault now.
I love you, Garfield. Please don't kill me. Hey, MacLeod overload. Hey,
Hold on. Speaking of cats, just real quick before we continue to this, I've technically got some cats. So they're not necessarily feral anymore, but I feed them. This is a live stream from just outside this door from my camera. So there's 2 of the new kittens.
Okay, itty bitty kitties.
I call them the itty bitty kitty committee.
The itty bitty kitties. Oh, it's little kitties.
My cousin brought his daughter over, and she's like, "Oh, there's kitties over there." We're like, "You can name one. You can name them if you want." And she's sitting there. She's like, "How about good kitty and bad kitty?" So there's 4 of them. So 2 of them are going to be good kitty and bad kitty.
Good kitty 1, good kitty 2, bad kitty 1, bad kitty 2.
No, I'm going to call them GK and BK.
There you go.
All right, here we go. So this is actually kind of hard to listen to. And there is a moment you said you want me to stop and rewind so we can hear it again. So just let me know when that happens.
This is representative of a greater issue, the destruction of free speech. Today, any discussion maintaining the sanctity of women's spaces is labeled transphobic, bigoted, and hateful. What's bigoted and hateful is the discrimination against women and the efforts to erase women and our equal opportunities, dignity, and safe spaces.
Opportunities, my ass.
One might ask, why do I speak so passionately about issues that seem hypothetical, or some may perceive as only impacting a small number of women? This is not hypothetical. This is real. I know women who have lost roster spots and spots on the podium. I know of women with sexual trauma who are adversely impacted by having biological males in their locker room without their consent. I know this because I am one of these women. I was sexually assaulted on June 3rd of 2016. I was only 16 years old. I was able to forgive my attacker, but violence against women still exists. Let us not forget the viral Me Too movement that empowered female victims to speak up.
Oh,
It casts a spotlight on the widespread prevalence of sexual assault and abuse, including in scholarly and educational institutions. Individuals on this committee have previously stated violence against women is all too common. I am grateful for those members who have brought awareness to the violence against women in the past, but unfortunately, there's still much to be done. As a sexual assault survivor, many policies pushed today completely ignore my experiences and many women like me. I ask the members of this committee, please consider.
Like, come on, like what's this SA that you're talking? Like, I need a definition because y'all fucking they've umbrellaed it so hard that even just looking at her for more than 5 seconds is considered SA.
Well, so here, let me. So I have a anecdote from my personal life. Back when I was still using Facebook, there was this super woke girl on Facebook. She was probably like, I'm gonna say on a good day, probably like an easy 6.5 maybe. Right. So she wasn't that bad looking, and so on a Facebook post, she posted that I'm looking good today. I'm dressed up. I'm looking so good. And then like a couple hours later, she's like, I was riding the bus and this guy was literally undressing me with his eyes. I'm like, that's a double-edged sword. You don't get to choose if you're out in public who looks at you, especially if you're. What's the thing? There's a phrase that somebody taught me. It's like, if you're not open for business, don't advertise.
Exactly. It boggles my mind. It's like, don't objectify me, but I'm gonna have my tits halfway out, my ass halfway out, and shit. It's like, make up your fucking mind. Oof. You need to make up your mind too, Kat.
What is it?
I'm sorry, my feline overload. I'm so sorry. Please don't kill
He's
me.
Like, what?
He was giving me a look. I gotta love him real quick. Please don't be mad at me, my feline overlord.
Okay, so there was a spot on this that you wanted me to rewind to and play again.
It's a little bit further in.
Oh, it's towards the end because this is almost over.
Oh.
We only have 4 more seconds.
Oh, we listened to different videos then, because the one I heard
Consider
there
this
was,
issue out.
They basically, the way she talked, it It's essentially the way the black supremacists and the feminazis have been
Let me see
speaking
if
to
I
white
can-
men for the past 50 years.
Let me see if I can find a longer version, or do you have a link to a longer version?
I clicked that link, so I don't know.
Is this the one I sent
This
you?
is represent.
This might not be the one I sent you. Let me
The
look.
one I have is 5. The one I'm looking at is 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's see. The link I sent you. This. Yeah. Okay. Okay. You're right. I pulled up the wrong one. I'm pulling up the one from Riley Gaines and not
That's
the post
just an
millennial.
itty bitty clip. We need the post
So
millennial.
let's mute this real quick and get about a minute. Well, once this loads, I'll get about a minute 48 seconds into this post millennial clip. If it fucking loads. That's the here. Look at this shit. This is my worst part about doing this show with the internet that I have is you got to preload all the videos. Otherwise, you got to sit here and pinwheel this shit.
Gotta love that McWi-Fi, baby.
Well,
I don't see my comment on there. Fuck, they must have removed it. Those cunts.
Is that on the post millennial one?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not following you, so So if we do this, we do they have a sort by controversial thing like Reddit does?
I would definitely be under controversial.
Let's see if this will work.
I enjoy playing devil's advocate with this because the transgender thing itself it was born from the feminist movement. So this is kind of their brainchild coming back. Like literally, it's like the padwog has come home to kill the master, essentially.
Yeah. So yeah, like we asked for this, but then you have the what is it what do they call the trans exclusionary radical feminists or whatever, the TERFs. Yeah, those guys like actually make sense. It's like, yeah, we want to defend women, real women, and keep men out of women's spaces.
What is a real woman though? What is a real man? Both have been convoluted thanks to the feminist movement and stuff. Like then again, also real woman and real man is just an idea of what a man and a woman really is. It's somebody's own subjective idea.
You're not a biologist. You don't get to say what a real woman is.
Women aren't biologists either. They don't get to tell men how to be men.
That's true. Oh, here I found we got the longer one queued up to about where we're on. So I'm gonna go ahead and play through it.
Skull. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Teammates and I were forced to undress in the presence of Leah, a 6'4" tall biological male, fully intact with male genitalia.
Oh, we already heard this part, didn't we?
18 times per week.
No, whatever.
Some girls opted to change in bathroom stalls, and others used the family bathroom to avoid this. When we tried to voice our concerns to the athletic department, we were told that Leah's swimming and being in our locker room was a non-negotiable, and we were offered psychological services to attempt to re-educate us to become comfortable with the idea of undressing in front of a male.
Psychological services to try to re-educate them.
What is
to re-educate them?
It's 6, not 4. But if you say it's 4, they're gonna bend your finger back and break it.
Turf surfing.
Beat you until you get it right. Don't worry. We're gonna inflict pain until you get it right. Oh yeah.
This is a good comment from Sean. Amazing how a group in the single digits percentage. It's not even the single digits. It's 0.0. It's like point digits in the percentages.
0.015% of the population.
But they wield so much privilege and power they won't garner votes. Yeah. Okay, here I want to keep playing this.
Why everybody being able to vote is a bad idea.
Yes. Oh, hold on. Chrome Dome is making a very good 1984 reference. There are 4 lights.
4 lights. Yes. There are only 4. I see 6. No, there's only 4. Okay, I see 4. It's called paint compliance, baby. The police do it all the time.
You want to know something that's really interesting? There are actually people, unironically, right now on Twitter. I've actually seen these conversations. I don't know if they're trolls or not, but I've seen videos of this too, where people are actually trying to legitimately argue that 2 + 2 can equal 5. And that is a meme from fucking 1984.
You got two? You got two. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah, no, it's like that meme. You do the magic trick, you go like this, and then you're
Where is the logic behind it?
none. There is none. What is it? Ben Shapiro says facts don't care about your feelings.
Of course, they don't care about your feelings, but they hurt your feelings, though.
Yep. Re-educate those feminists according to their own rules.
Yes. Put them in re-education camps, the same kind of re-education camps they've been putting men in for 50 years.
It's called the public school system.
Gotta love that neo-Marxism, man. It's fucking horrible.
Well, that's one of the things I've read. I read a book by Christina Hofsummers. It's called The War on Boys or something like that. And she talks about how the education system was designed to favor a learning style that favors females over males. And when men didn't learn or weren't able to learn as fast or as well in that environment, they were said they had a mental disorder, or they had like a learning disability, and then they were given Ritalin. They were literally given drugs to make them be able to learn in that unconducive environment.
I can't remember if it was during World War I or World War II, but a couple of our not politicians, but the people diplomats went over to Nazi Germany and viewed their education system, and they brought that back over here. And our education system is actually based off of their education system from when they were from the Nazism and all that shit.
Jesus Christ, I see. Hags don't care about your felines.
No, they just want that milk dud. They just want to.
All right, we're going to listen to some more of Ms. Scanlon here.
To sum up the university's response, we, the women, were the problem, not the victims. We were expected to conform, to move over, and shut up. Our feelings didn't matter. The university was gaslighting and fear-mongering women to validate the feelings and identity of a male.
Deposit.
As an attempt to voice my concern about...
So everything she just said right there. Everything she just said right there. Get rid of woman and put it with man and put a feminist behind it. Or put a black supremacist behind it, or colored supremacist, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Yeah, let's rewind it. Let's play exactly that again.
That is the exact same dialogue they've been cramming down the white man's throat ever since the civil rights movement.
All right, let's go. Benjamin Dover. All right, let's go ahead and play that one more time.
The victims. We were expected to conform, to move over, and shut up. Our feelings didn't matter. The university was gaslighting and fear-mongering women to validate the feelings and identity of a male.
Now swap the genders. That's exactly what the feminists and the colored supremacists did to the white man during the civil rights movement. Come in calling us racist, sexist, misogynist. Oh yeah, that's
misogynist.
That's the Rockefellers are the ones that funded they funded the Nazi movement too, but they also funded the feminist movement.
Yep. Susan B. Anthony. The right to vote. She broke the law when she cast that vote the first time.
She heard women overseas were getting the same rights as men, but she failed to do her due diligence and understand the women over there that were pushing this stuff were Marxist.
The theory behind the right to vote was it initially was set up that men were the only people allowed to vote because men were the only ones that were potentially going to be conscripted to fight wars. And we're the ones that were fighting wars. So like Sean said earlier, was service equals citizenship and ability to vote, which is exactly. I know it sounds like it's from the movie
Starship Troopers.
Troopers.
But that was part of it. There was also you could either own property or own land or be a business owner. Those are the other ways you could gain the privilege.
Yep.
And that's the thing. It's not a right. It's a privilege. It had to be earned. But when they gave it to everybody, it became a right. And that's the thing. Rights are granted to people. Privileges are earned.
Well, yeah.
And-
So we have a right. We have the right to own guns. We have the right to bear arms in this country. We don't have a right to fucking drive a car. That is a privilege.
Well, even still, the Second Amendment's a privilege too, because you have to earn it. It had to be. It was a privilege. It was earned through war. And
technically,
they created the policies to try and kind of block the government from enacting policies that would do that.
Technically speaking, the Second Amendment isn't really. It's about guns, but it's more about the right to protect yourself.
Yes,
because you have a right
from a tyrannical government or
to protect,
your own citizens,
or even, your neighbor. Yeah. Okay, Sean's got an interesting thing here. Education should be self-paced. The current system is militarized and about indoctrination instead of OBS or binge knowledge. OBS, like open broadcasting software. Let's see, but we have a right to travel. Like, are you starting to sound like one of those sovereign citizens? Yeah, you can travel. You don't have to have a driver's license to drive a horse and buggy down the street.
No, but you go down to Mexico and try and pull that shit and see what happens.
Yeah.
Try and pull that sovereign citizenship in another country and watch what the fuck happens. You watch how fast they slap your ass in handcuffs and throw your ass in the jail and leave you there to rot.
But Black Law's Dictionary says, and I have what is it? What's the other one? The other word they use? It's Black Law's Dictionary, and they say, the rights of Confederacy. They talk about that.
The Confederacy. The Confederacy. I'm gonna take a bonger up.
Do we want to finish watching this?
As an attempt to voice my concern about the situation we were forced into, revealing the unjust and unfair treatment, I wrote an op-ed for the Daily Pennsylvanian, the student-run newspaper. I approached this from a scientific, statistical perspective where I use my engineering background to discuss how Y chromosomes cannot be changed by any surgical procedure or systemic therapy. This biological fact lends itself to athletic advantages that cannot be mitigated by lowering testosterone levels, which are readily apparent in sports competitions and locker rooms. The Daily Pennsylvanian published my article on the evening of February 10th, 2022. Only a few hours later, my piece was retracted. I was given no notice nor reasoning. Again, I was silenced for my dissenting viewpoint and felt my First Amendment rights were denied by my university.
The delay. Damn it! I had a cheer there and it's delayed.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I had to stop the
video. Man, Brandon. Savage.
Hey Bingus, how's it going? sorry about the other night on the channel when JLM was, or was it Jay? I think it was JLM was messing with you. Sorry about that.
Friendly fire was an accident. We got it.
Yeah. You were there. You were there that night, weren't you?
I was there. I squared it away.
Perfect.
I was the one that got it squared away.
Because I probably wouldn't have remembered her thoughts.
Oh, you were busy doing shit. I was like, fuck it, let me get this real quick.
I was playing. That's why I have moderators.
I was doing my job. I just wish I could get paid. You're such an oppressor. Cis white male making me slave away for nothing.
Hold on. You are right. I'm gonna double your wages.
Let me whip out my yarmulke and Jew you a little bit.
No, I'm doubling your wages. What's 0 times 2?
Here. Let me just here. You can fuck me now.
Oh my god.
Oh, I must have to take a bong rip.
All right, we're gonna finish listening to this.
Representative of a greater issue, the destruction of free speech. Today, any discussion maintaining the sanctity of women's spaces is labeled transphobic, bigoted, and hateful. What's bigoted and hateful?
Yep.
So she used 3 buzzwords right there. So, that was the same thing feminists used. And this, I'm sorry, this is gonna, because I want to emphasize on the words, because that was the same shit that was forced down men's throat during the civil rights movement when those neo-Marxist cunts were going through terrorizing people. There's a reason they were called the suffragettes. It's because everywhere they went, everybody else suffered. We don't want to talk about that.
If you're anti-feminism, you're anti-woman. That's not how that works, though. If I'm anti the trans people trying to force this shit down my throat, it doesn't make me anti-trans. You go do your own shit on your own dime. Stop bothering me, my children, every other people's children, and other people themselves in the same, forcing them to sit in a fucking locker room with a guy that has a dick and telling them they're the problem? No, go fuck yourself.
It's ridiculous. But again, I play devil's advocate because I need the transgender movement to destroy the feminist movement. And then we can take care of the gender blenders. That's no problem. We have methods for dealing with people like that. We've been doing it for years.
Take your bong rip. I'm going to play some more of this.
Is the discrimination against women and the efforts to erase women and our equal opportunities, dignity, and safe spaces. One might ask, why do I speak so passionately about issues that seem hypothetical, or some may perceive as only impacting a small number of women? This is not hypothetical. This is real. I know women who have lost roster spots and spots on the podium. I know of women with sexual trauma who are adversely impacted by having biological males in their locker room without their consent. I know this because I am one of these women. I was sexually assaulted on June 3rd of 2016. I was only 16 years old.
Did you look at
I was
you
able
wrong,
to
grab
forgive
your
my
ass,
attacker.
smack your ass?
The violence against women still exists. Let us not.
Hold on. Hashtag leave all women. Just going to say that.
Not forget the viral Me Too
Amber
movement
Heard,
that
one example.
This is the clip. The end of that clip there is what we already listened to from the post-millennial, not the post-millennial, from Riley Gaines.
And what was that one? Not Alyssa Milano, but the other broad that came out against Weinstein. Said he manipulated her into coitus to get the fame and fortune.
Was that the girl that was in
Rose
the Hunger
McGowan.
Games?
It was Rose McGowan.
It was either Rose McGowan or the girl from the Hunger Games, but yeah, it's Rose McGowan. Yeah,
it was Rose McGowan. She came out not too long ago saying he forced himself on her, but it was casting couch. He said, "I'm Hollywood. You want to be part of Hollywood? Well, I'm Hollywood. Let's go." And she slept with him to get that fame and fortune. The only reason she's fucking coming out now is because she's not famous and rich anymore.
Yeah,
she's fading into the ether because she was kind of attractive until she shaved her head.
What's the last thing you remember Rose McGowan doing?
Charm. Tank Girl.
Other than I think she was in a movie called like Monkey Bone that had like Brendan Fraser in it or something like that.
Could have been. She had a thing where she had a gun for a leg. I think it was called Tank Girl or something.
No, no, that was not Tank Girl. That was the Grindhouse Film Festival or movie with that was Robert Rodriguez. That was
it was, what's his name?
Because it was a double feature with Robert Rodriguez and Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin Tarantino movie.
Death Proof, and the other one, the one that she was in was fuck. I have to look this up now.
See a tournament named the Hungry Games. Oh yeah, get the fattest people in America and have them eat in a competition. Whoever devours their plates first wins.
Planet Terror was the other movie. Also, Bob, it is very, very sexist of you to ask for proof. It's very sexist, and I am ashamed, 100% ashamed.
That's something else. I need to see a police report. I've never understood it. If someone were to force themselves on me and break my booty hole cherry, I would go right to the police, despite the fucking shame to my booty hole. I would still go to the police and be like, dude, this guy just raped me.
Chrome says, and literally by their rules, she was in the wrong, even though she may have suffered a real assault. That's actually a very valid point.
Could have. That's the thing. Is I don't know. Without a police, and this is something I would like to bring up. If there's not a police report, it didn't happen in my eyes. And I'm kind of following off of that old broad that was on Just Pearly Things stream, that old black broad.
I did not watch that one.
So there's a video of her going, if there's not a police report, it didn't fucking happen. And it makes sense, because if it happened, you're gonna take your ass and you want justice, man. You were violated. Why the fuck you gonna sit on that for 10, 20, 30 fucking years and then, oh, this happened. Oh, it's just for fucking attention. Nah, bitch, get your ass to the fucking police, report that shit. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'm sorry. But again, I know it's traumatic, but I want justice done. I want that person taken care of. I want them dealt with. So it boggles my mind why they sit there and wait, and then suddenly at a opportune time come out and this happened.
You're exactly right. All these people that Harvey Weinstein apparently sexually assaulted. Allegedly sexually assaulted are like, now that he's not, doesn't have any kind of like influence to give them jobs or give them a position where they could make millions or billions of dollars. Now it's the cool thing to call them out, but at the time, not so much.
They're benefiting from it. And as long as they're benefiting from it, they keep their mouth shut. But
and to quote one of our presidents, and when you have the money, they'll let you do it. Also, Bacon, I'm going to say this just real quick, not to derail the conversation.
Uh-oh.
You have the Hungry Games, and then after that, it's going to be meal or no meal.
Just Auschwitz myself.
Oh, jeez.
Claiming that faces.
Hey,
exactly. Shinobi, the alien overlord. I saw your chickens video, sir.
Okay, what is this? What's Chrome saying here? Anyone else think women hold other women back from doing the right thing and filing a report? Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes. For the most part, they let themselves. I really think it's just they get in their head. Like, seriously, just fucking, they're there for a reason. Go to them. It might not be believed. And I understand it's going to be hard to believe because so many women have lied. And I understand that. What do you expect when so many people have falsely accused others of a heinous, horrible act? Like, you have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. Because I bring up Emmett Till for a prime example. Emmett Till.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
He was a black man that a white woman willingly slept with, but because of the times, and she knew, well, at the time it was wrong to do what she did, and she knew it, and she lied, and that man ended up getting lynched.
I have a friend. She's not necessarily a friend anymore, but we're still cordial. We talk occasionally, and she's like as lefty as they come. She's like ultra fucking leftist. And so I sat down with her. This is during Rose City Comic Con. We went to a bar, and she's like, I'm having a crisis of conscience right now. And she sat and talked because she knew how my political leanings went. She sat and talked to me about this because she didn't know what to do or how to feel about it. So we have two mutual friends. In fact, one of them used to date Scott, actually, the other guy from the podcast here, and
that poor girl.
No, poor Scott. I've met this girl.
Oh,
but a mutual friend of ours, it's a male. I'm not going to give out a name. A mutual friend of ours, she accused him of rape, and I know both these people. I know he's kind of crazy and also super lefty, but he wouldn't do that. And so my friend was like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do. I do believe in the statement, believe all women." but I don't know what to do about this specific situation because I know for a fact that this didn't happen. And I told her, like, you don't need to believe things without any kind of evidence. Trust but verify is what we should be saying, and not believe all women.
Regret
And
is not. That's
yes,
just
exactly.
you regretting your choices. It was not. That doesn't justify.
You can't.
The means doesn't justify the means.
Some people are saying. Some people are even trying to say you can revoke consent after the fact.
Retroactive consent, the feminist trap card.
But like I was sitting there talking to her, and she was literally just listening to me, and it's like, you're making a lot of valid points. Unfortunately, she still is like super leftoid, but she actually has now kind of changed her mind about all of this like hashtag Me Too bullshit.
It takes a little bit. You got, once you start, it's all about the delivery. That's the thing. It's how you deliver the message. If you're just shouting, name calling, all this other bullshit, nobody's gonna listen. If you can be concise and articulate, show them the proof. Over time, you can chip away at that. It just takes a while because
Yes.
they're programmed, and that's the thing. We're the antivirus, so to speak. We're out here putting the antivirus into the ether, trying to cure the bullshittery virus that's going on right now.
Mr. E, you are correct. Yes, I planted the red pill seeds. How many beers are you on now?
This is 4.
You've done 4 since we started?
Well, I started before the stream.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna be lit as fuck by the time fucking Mario Party comes. God damn.
Well, Zechariah, before the stream started, he put some money towards the Buy Me a Beer fund. So I have a little bit of money, so I'm going to go back and buy some beer before I go back on your stream and drink while we play Mario Party. So if anybody else wants to help donate to the... If anybody else wants to help donate to the... if anybody else wants to help donate to the Ike Beer Fund, D-Man posted the link for the Buy Me a Coffee thing. So I don't like shilling for money, but I do like getting drunk. So also everybody should sub to Chaos if you're not subbed already.
It's greatly appreciated. I mean, if you enjoy mediocre gameplay and really great music, I'm probably the guy for y'all. And we have great conversations over on my channel. Talk about anything and everything under the sun. There's like no limits.
In fact, right before the stream, Chaos and I were talking about music, and I've got a prime example of the music you'll hear over on his channel.
I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I will eat your ass. Your leftist
I'm gonna make a gif out of this.
Clip it, I don't give a fuck.
My children aren't going hungry. I'll drink your blood.
I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. Yeah.
Thanks, Chrome. Hold on. I gotta get caught up in some of these chats here. Chaos did say he was gonna get lit tonight. Somebody said, okay, I don't know, something about Down syndrome. My favorite band is Syndrome of a Down.
Syndrome of a Down. So,
Brother Sean,
I got 1 6-pack. I've got 2 beers left out of this. This is the 4th one right here. And then for my stream, I got this because I'm probably going to be drunk by like the 5th one because I really don't drink a lot, y'all. Like, y'all don't understand. I don't drink. I'm already slightly buzzed. God damn it.
Shinobi, I'm not expecting anybody to give me any money. I just thought I'd throw it out there just because. Why the hell not?
I don't expect people to give me money. If they do, it's greatly appreciated. It's going to go towards the stream. So I'm not going to frivolously spend it on myself because this is for the stream. And that's what matters.
Bacon, the website I use is Buy Me a Coffee. and they have a buy me a beer function. And so if you go to the buymeacoffee.com/seriouslycast, you can click buy me a beer. And I think it's in $5 increments. So you can buy me a whole 6-pack if you really wanted to. Clip and I can put 2 things on each side of his shoulders where he's looking at, so it's like you can't choose between things. What is Bob talking about? Hold on. Totally weird. YouTube is recommending my bandmates video, over 200 views on one of them. And he says somebody fucked up on YouTube at YouTube. I have no clue what that means. Okay, let's
viewing your videos and embrace it and enjoy it. Quit bitching about it.
Let's go and talk about this because it's in the title. We got to at least talk about this.
Oh, yes.
This is Al Sharpton saying one of the dumbest things I think I've heard all fucking week.
Socialist overlord, king of race hustling.
All right, this is insane.
One day, our children's children will read American history. And can you imagine our reading that James Madison or Thomas Jefferson tried to overthrow the government so they...
Go to the comments.
What the
Go
fuck?
to the comments. I gotta be in there still. Please let me still be in there.
Right,
Please let me still be in there. I was sober when I said the shit. Oh, they deleted it. Yeah.
No, I don't know if they did. Because there's a lot of stuff here. Still a big fat liar. Damn. I think that's exactly why we love them. Al Sharpton is one of the biggest racists out there.
Yes,
with the extremist left.
That means X is deleting my comments.
I don't think you're deleted. It's just not going to show up because it doesn't have like okay.
Let me take
they did.
I know they did because I see it here above Max something. I said I can imagine this government being overthrown too if they keep playing games. I'm tired of these race hustling and gender blunder morons spewing their neo-Marxist garbage. All they do is lie.
Let me see if I can find you. What's your? There it is. You've got
literally chaos for you. 728.
Is it the 7281 or the 728? Because there's 2 of them.
728.
Because there's another one that's 7281. Somebody might be impersonating you.
I got 15 following and 2 followers.
So if I follow you, I can go to replies here, and I can actually find your reply here. Oh, I got your reply. Let's pull it up. So here's your reply right here. You've got one. You got one like now. I can imagine this government being overthrown too if they keep playing games. I'm tired of these race hustlers and gender blenders, morons, spewing their neo-Marxist garbage. All they do is lie. That's what commies and socialists
lie and divide.
Okay, I'm reporting this tweet.
Whatever. I mean,
Brad's in chat. We're talking to the grifter of grifters. Fuck Al Sharpton.
Yeah. You know, he still ain't paid his taxes. I'm wondering when they're gonna get him for tax evasion. Oh wait, no, he's a reverend. So doesn't he get away with that religious clause where he ain't got to worry about it, tax free or whatever?
The same clause that the Scientologists get to use. Because fuck them.
Made up religion, you gotta love it. Lord Zenu dropped us off on this planet.
I like to say thanks Zenu, it's Friday because
thanks Zenu, it's Friday.
Because
I'll drink to that one. Shit.
Cheers. Well, so we're starting to fund to get Bob a maid outfit because Brandon requested it.
Bob needs to wear a maid outfit. Brandon.
So, I know you got to get ready for your stream. We only talked about my things. Do you want to talk about one of your things before we go?
Sure, why not?
Which one do you want to? Which one do you want to pull up?
I think the one. Well, there's two. Well, three of them are kind of worrisome. Well, two of them really, but let's have a little fun with the 8-year-old letting the Black Widow bite him.
Oh Jesus! All right, I got that one pulled up right here. You have it pulled up too. If you want to read through
Yeah.
it, or
So I'm just gonna kind of. So as you can see with the title, it says a boy 8 let a Black Widow bite him because he wanted to become a Spider-Man. But for those that know, Black Widow is one of the most poisonous spiders on this planet. The incident occurred in a
Number of
town.
mentally retarded.
Oh God.
The number of mentally retarded is increasing.
Vituloma oro. So it's across the pond. Wait, South America. So South America.
it says
Nation of Bolivia.
Bolivia. Yeah, that's what I got right here.
And Black widow spiders, several species of venomous arachnid in the genus group species Latrodectus, which is a scientific term for.
Ooh.
In most cases, female specimens feature distinctive reddish hourglass shape marks on the underside of the abdomen, which tends to be in dark color. I'm not gonna say that word again. I'm buzzing pretty good. Commonly known as the true widows, are found on every continent except Antarctica, of course, because it's too cold. They like warm places. They're non-aggressive spiders. They won't mess with you unless you mess with them.
There aren't a whole lot of them up around my area because it's kind of a temperate
Cold
climate. I've actually only ever seen one in person once.
The only way you'll really ever find them if you're looking at a wooden fence and you see like a little spider web, or if you're looking at the ground and you see like a tunnel kind of web, that's a Black Widow nest. The child, without considering the risk, picked it up, placed it on the back of his palm, where the arachnid made the bite. After being bitten by the spider, the boy captured it in an hourglass and went home. And about 3 hours later, he began to feel bad, of course, because the poison done coursed through his body. Intense muscle contractions, because yes, it causes your body to fucking just seize up like Michael J. Fox. You have a real bad case of Parkinson's. One question by his mother, the boy told her that he was bitten by a colorful spider. This is the problem here, you know. It's because the mom didn't say that's fantasy, that's not real, that's made up. And that's part of the problem. A lot of parents aren't telling these kids this. I was told the difference. I was shown the difference between reality and fantasy. I wish I could shoot laser beams and sticky white shit out my fingers, but
this is interesting
the
here.
only thing I'm shooting sticky white shit out is my dick.
Oh God. So I'm reading through. Who gives a shit about the rest of this? Nevertheless, in very rare cases, the bites of some widow species have resulted in death. Is that rare enough?
If you catch it fast enough, you can get it taken care of. It takes you roughly, I think it's 8 hours for it to get through your system and completely kill you.
Unless you're out in the middle of nowhere, then it's usually not an issue. Yeah.
I mean, you could try and suck the poison out, but I mean, you gotta spit it out right away. Don't swallow that shit, period. Venom comes from the bites. Yeah. They actually have glands up in their fangs, and that's what neutralizes whatever it is they're going after. Aussie land redbacks.
Daddy longlegs are venomous.
They're actually called the reverse Black Widow. They got the hourglass thing on their backside instead of their abdomen. And yeah, the daddy longlegs is actually the most poisonous spider in the world.
They just can't bite humans.
Can't bite humans because their fangs aren't big enough. But they're not aggressive, but if you invade their space, one of the signs they use to say, leave me the fuck alone, and I've watched this, they'll sit there and contract their bodies up and down like this.
Yep, I've seen that.
Web.
Yeah, so like daddy longlegs, don't mess with those fuckers. Leave those guys alone.
Yep, those I'm not worried about. It's the other spiders I hate. And if you see a spider, the proper thing to do, don't squish it because that fucker might have babies on it. And then you're going to have a bunch of little baby spiders crawling all up on you. You kill it with fire.
With fire. What was that? There's the picture of the girl standing in front of the house burning and she's smiling. It's like, there was a spider. I may have overreacted, but it's gone now.
Yeah. I mean, if I could afford a house, I definitely would probably burn this house to the ground because I'm seeing spiders every other day. They're mainly wolf spiders, which they're not aggressive unless they have their babies with them. Most of the time,
Yes.
they'll run away from you. But if they will bite you, they're not poisonous, but their bites hurt. Kill it with fire from orbit if need be. Yes.
Fire!
Stick bug venom from them hurts bad. Yeah, even stick bugs have some venom in them. Most bugs that are, I guess, would be carnivorous. They eat off of other bugs and stuff. They have to have a neurotoxin in order to keep their prey from moving and getting away. So the roof is on fire. It's gonna be after this beer. Shit.
If anybody hasn't yet subscribed to the Seriously Cast channel, we're trying to out sub Phil, and he's beating us by like 20. So go over to seriouslycast.com or at seriouslycast on YouTube and hit the subscribe button for me, please.
So we need Riggs and whoever handles those sexy Flanders accounts and all that shit. Get on here and subscribe, goddammit. Don't be
Feels
a
like I'm
tiny
wearing
bit-
nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
You mentioned
About
his name.
about 8 more beers, and I probably won't have nothing at all.
Oh,
on.
Bob's correct. Bob's correct. So also
Unsub
unsubscribe.
to
Also
Phil.
unsubscribe from Phil.
No.
Don't do that. Phil's great.
He's a good dude.
He's kind of a dick,
Kinda.
but he's pretty good.
We're all kind of dicks. Fuck you talking about? Trying to get a collab going with him. I want to go through Shredder's in time with Shredder's Revenge on hard with him.
I am planning to collab with him. Him and I are going to probably go and check out the Pinball Museum here in Oregon and like Hillsboro. And I wanted to live stream that with him for a couple hours because I think that'd be
That's
fucking
cool.
amazing. In fact, he's supposed to be coming up in October for like the weekend of the 13th for the Retro Game Expo, and him and I are gonna go do that and maybe do a collab live stream like together. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. Where is this other article? Oh yeah, this is happening in my back. Well, not in my town, but this is happening here.
What is that?
Some groomers suing the state of Texas along
you've
with
got-
ACLU.
You've got that one. Okay. Do you have time to stick around? We can talk about that.
I've got time. I'm normally not off work or start my stream till like 10 or 11 o'clock anyway. So
Okay. Actually, I don't know if is Rhino going live tonight because he's supposed to be moving. I don't think there's a Rhino stream tonight.
I don't think I've gotten a notification for him.
Because he did post a StreamYard link, so he probably is live. Let's double check. I'm gonna double check real
I
quick.
see Gone with John. I see my boy Big Bear 2922. I see Zechariah 12 and 8 live. I see Frost is live.
I've got Lo-Fi, Scotty, the Functional Gentleman, D-Day Cobra, Ricky Berwick. Frost is live,
Yep.
and Linus Sex Tips.
Parable of the Vineyard. I'm sorry, religion is a big part of my life, so that's
Wow, 31 people are watching Frost
God
right now.
damn. He must be. I mean, he puts out a lot better content than Bullets with Teeth, but
That's where Saunders is. Fuck you, Saunders.
Oh, that whore.
JR, Miss Sergeant Grinch, Shinobi one's over there. Yeah, I'm calling everybody
Those
out.
Traitors.
He only has 341 subscribers. Why does he have 31 people watching? Holy shit. He knows Scott and I go live right now.
Traitor. Type in there, traitor. How dare you?
Nah, there's already enough beef between me and Frost, so I don't really want to stir the pot. I yelled at him and Chris Mitchell once for having an argument inside my Discord.
You take it to private message. God damn it. I mean, it's good reading for when I'm on the shitter, but goddamn.
Well, I just didn't want to deal with it, so I banned them both for a while. Yeah, it says, let's see. Rhino is live. It says at 7, but it's just
He's late.
Yep. Did you say he's late or he's lame?
Late.
All right, let's talk about this drag show really quick, and then we can call it a night.
Yeah.
Drag show hosts Sue fuck, I know how to read, I swear. Drag show hosts Sue state official over performance restrictions. So what's going on with this? This is your home state.
Man, so a groomer here in the great country of Texas and the AC. Oh, I need to grab you. You're sliding. ACLU Texas, which is one of those organizations that perpetuates the racism mantra and shit like that. It's a money laundering front for the commies and socialists.
Oh yeah,
In a lawsuit against the state officials who will enforce Bill 12, which says you can't have sexually oriented shit around children.
Wait, hold on. Are they saying the quiet part out loud with this?
They can't groom the kids. That's what they're saying. They can't groom the kids.
Just leave the fucking kids alone.
Hey, groomers, leave them kids alone. They don't need no education. They don't need no thought control. Shit. The law doesn't specify or mention, but essentially the law, it literally says there can't be any sexual shit around kids, man or woman, trans, what the fuck ever. No phallic-like objects, no gyrations, no twerking, no none of that shit.
You don't want your kids around burlesque shows, right? Essentially, what drag performing is a male performing in a burlesque style. That's essentially what it is.
It's a male pretending to be a woman.
There was a good year and a half. I used to go to this bar in Portland called CC Slaughters. It's a gay bar. It was a gay bar. I think it's closed down now. But on Wednesdays they had dollar wells from 9 to midnight. So I'd go there and get drunk as shit, and then go to the bar across the street and do karaoke.
Mike sold his soul for booze, man.
One of the last times I went there, this guy kept buying me drinks. I'm like, okay, you want to buy me drinks? Buy me drinks.
Oh,
then he tried to trade me shirts, and I'm like, no, I'm not trading you my shirt.
No.
And then
really? Trading shirts? They tried to sleep with me, god damn it.
And then he stuck his hands down my pants. And I'm like, nope, not doing this anymore. I'm out.
Normally it starts with the shoulder rub and not turn though. I appreciate the effort, but I prefer pussy. All right, cool. And then they go on about the business.
Well, this was like 15 years ago, so a lot of the particulars are a little gray. So
what a surprise.
Fuck you.
Cassie, you didn't see that coming, Go! I'll drink to that.
I'm pretty sure I told him I wasn't interested and I wasn't gay.
But you let it get to that point where he's putting his hands down your pants. And I bet he felt nuts.
No.
You were Siskel and your Hebert. You were giving 2 thumbs up.
No, I didn't let it get there. He just walked up and fucking did it.
Ooh, $20 is $20, Mr. E.
No wonder Ike's kitties waiting up. Fuck all of you. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
This is why we don't go out in public, fuckers. He was young and needed money. Well, right now I'm old and I need money. There was one time I was outside. I get so far in the closet, he's in Narnia. There was one time I was outside of a different bar in Portland. It wasn't a gay bar, and I was about to leave to go take the transit home because I was taking the light rail to my car. And this guy was out there. He was on his phone. He had it on speaker, and they were debating about some fucking artist that I had nothing to do about, and he's like, just give me a second. I've got this really cute bear out here, and I'm gonna ask him what his opinion is. and then he's like, hey you. I'm like, me? Literally, there's nobody else out there, but I just had to play the me card. Bob, go fuck yourself.
20.0. God damn it. $20.
Brandon
With the bear. Oh, the bear. That's the bear.
Let's see if oh man, I have to pee really bad. And I'm almost out of beer. So I think we're gonna call it a night for the show because we're about 11 minutes over 7. Usually we go about an hour. I'm probably gonna talk to Scott and try to make the show go a little bit longer for later shows, but
At least
we gotta
2
talk to him about
hours.
that.
Yeah, I got to put out at least 2 hours to get.
No, I know. So yeah, that's about it. Do you have any final thoughts?
Drunk I am, soon to be. Mario Party, where it's gonna be. Make sure to come over to my channel and watch and see as I get shitter bond with all of thee.
Some good rhyming you got there. Mr. E, yep. See you over at Road Pill Rhino. I'm not going to be there.
And you tell that motherfucker to come over to my stream too.
He probably will. I'm not going to be on Red Pill Rhino stream, but I have a friend. I have a personal friend who might show up.
Oh, Plumber's crack at the forge.
Jesus.
Well, tell him to. He's going to be going to my stream soon. As soon as I get shit live. Provided I hold my internet works right. This shit's been pissing me off.
Well, Rhino is live apparently now. We know Frost is live. We're a little mad about that, but there's nothing you can do. Let me change my opinion. I'm not mad about it. I'm just a little disappointed.
Perturbed.
Perturbed. Better one. Okay, guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those over on Scotty's channel. Come on over to the Seriously Cast channel at Seriously Cast on YouTube, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button as well. We're trying to hit that 500 subs, just like Chaos is. When we hit that 500,
I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I did it.
When we hit that 500 subs, I'm thinking about doing a 5-hour live stream and letting all you motherfucker degenerates come on. We'll play games, tell stories, maybe even watch a movie. I don't know yet. We're making this shit up as we go. We'll figure it out. But if we say anything on this show that is factually inaccurate, opinions aren't facts. Opinions are opinions. But if we say anything that's factually inaccurate, we like to be corrected. Please let us know. Send us an email at seriouslycast@gmail.com. Put a comment down below. Find us on Twitter at SeriouslyCast. If Scotty was here, he'd tell you to make sure to twirl your Tweety. And for those that want any more shenanigans with Chaos, he's going to be going live probably, an hour and a half?
Give me like 15 minutes to make sure my internet's running good and shit, and I can do it, and I'll go live quick.
Okay, yeah.
I want to get this party started. God damn it, I'm already like 4 in. I'm fucking feeling good.
Somebody dumped a link to Chaos's channel in here, but I'm not going to spend the time to find it. But
I'll tell you what, I'll do it.
You go ahead and drop it. I'll throw it up on the screen. I'll play the Alex Jones song on our way out.
Yes.
It's gonna be an Ike and Chaos dance party. I'm gonna mute both of us, and then we're just gonna sit here and dance, and then eventually I'll just end the stream. Actually, if anybody wants to come and hang out for a minute before we thanks, Bacon. If anybody wants to come and hang out for a minute, I'll post the StreamYard link. I guess we can do a quick after hours thing for a minute. But we'll see you guys. I'll see some of you on Wednesday Bob and I are going to be playing a special game called Desert Bus.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. We'll see you guys later.
I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your blood. And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like size it up? I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop his ass up, size it up. I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop, 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 chop. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat your ass. I will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. I'll barbecue your ass flat. I will cook your ass up so fast. I'll tell them,